If you're a small to mid-sized U.S. manufacturer, this is the best environment in over 20 years for competing with China manufacturers. I'm Michael Woody, President of International Marketing Advantages based in Providence, Rhode Island. Back in the 80s, I was working with a company that competed against and lost against Chinese imports. So then about 5 years ago, I got a new client who is also a small U.S. manufacturer. Over the course of those last 5 years, we've been able to generate double-digit sales increases, even throughout the depth of the Great Recession. In order to do that, we used three key principles: fewer, faster, and finer. The fewer, faster, finer business model attacks China at their weakest points. Because China manufacturers are very strong at long production runs of commodity products, they're not very good at shorter production runs or customized product. China is a half a world away from U.S. customers. So because they're so far away, it takes them a long time to get product here. Key weakness in their business model. China manufacturers simply don't have a good grasp of the importance of U.S. product safety guidelines, particularly the more stringent guidelines that the Consumer Product Safety Commission has just instituted. Another China weakness is that they don't have a strong grasp of our distribution networks. So either purposely or inadvertently, they will often sell around their U.S. customer to the customer of their U.S. customer. And that's a weakness in their business model that we can exploit here as U.S. manufacturers. Finally, a major weakness for China manufacturers is that costs are rising for manufactured goods out of China. That's due to a number of reasons. The first is that their currency is strengthening. Since 2005, Chinese currency has strengthened 46%. It's strengthened 9% just over the last year and a half. That means that there is upward pressure on the price of goods from China. In addition to the strengthening China currency, rising labor costs is also putting upward pressure on prices out of China. Over the course of the last year and a half, labor costs have increased over 16%, according to the Wall Street Journal. And those labor shortages will continue to cause increasing upward pressure on labor costs in China. As the price of oil continues to increase, the cost of transporting goods for China will continue to go up. So now is the time to take advantage of this window of opportunity, given all the weaknesses in the China business model that we've discussed. I'm so confident in these principles of fewer, faster, and finer, as talked about in my book, American Dragon, that I'm certain if you, as a small to mid-sized U.S. manufacturer, implement these principles, you can be successful taking advantage of the best business environment for competing against China manufacturers in over 25 years. If you're a U.S. manufacturer struggling to compete with China, remember, you're in the same boat with thousands of other companies, and we can find a way to win this battle. So please help by sharing your story on how you've utilized the principles of fewer, faster, finer from American Dragon in your business, and we will win this battle against China manufacturers. We want to hear your stories about how you're implementing the principles of fewer, faster, and finer to beat China manufacturers. So please go to our website, americandragon.us.